Hey guys, I just seen a video on Instagram of Tommy Robinson dissing Gary Lineker, and literally I cannot not have, you know me, any chance to have a go at the guy. Now, if you've not been here very much before, you won't know which one I'm on about. If you're thinking I'm on about Tommy Robinson, you've not been paying attention. Gary Lineker, mate. Any chance to have a go at Gary Lineker? Now, Tommy Robinson's just given him this scathing review on Instagram. Fucking living for it. Can I just point out how dapper Mr. Robinson is looking these days since he's had his Botox? It's like that has changed the face of Islamic hatred. And literally, I think it's done him wonders. But like, literally, he's still got that little bob. But you know, like, get rid of that and you get rid of Tommy Robinson, don't you? Really? Now, so Gary Lineker, Tommy Robinson was going on about him like holding up a sign saying "immigrants welcome" or whatever, and how bullshit it is, because it is, right? I literally, stupid woman over here, was yesterday years old that I found out that Palestine is where Jesus lived. Judea. Used to be Judea. So, like, why do they not have, this is a side note, by the way, why do they not have a People's Front of Palestine and a Palestinian People's Front? Like, literally, they are missing a trick on this one. Not getting involved in that, but, you know, like, you know, if Jews want to fight Muslims and Muslims want to fight Jews, I'm neither. Not my argument, mate. But yeah, Gary Lineker is licking up to immigrants, and Tommy Robinson was rightfully put him in his place and pointing out rape statistics, right? And he mentioned Leicester. He's like, "You're from Leicester." Go, come on, Tommy, come to fucking Leicester, please. Well, just the Monsell, just to fucking sort them out about the mosque. Yeah, so basically he was like, you know, you live in Leicester, like, there's, you know, rape statistics in Leicester, you know, like, this is happening, you know, like I say, my friend's daughter was raped by two brown men, two separate brown men, I assume, like, for Sia in the street again. I'll ask her more details and whatever, because we do need to know this shit. But this is happening, you know, like, this is happening. And yeah, so he's basically calling out Gary Lineker for being a wet wipe, because Gary Lineker will do, you know, like, whatever they tell him to do. Gary Lineker is the poster child bum boy for the patriarchy. Like, literally, they shout shit, Gary Lineker jumps on the shovel. And, you know, the old Epstein thing and all, you know, like them having, and Diddy, you know, it's like they have, oh, by the way, disclaimers, my thoughts and opinions alone. Like, I speak on behalf of nobody else, and also I am inclined to swear. And I think that perhaps the fact that I don't say corn and grape, call a spade type thing, you know, I just don't get viewed. So therefore it doesn't matter if I say these words. But also I don't get viewed. So I really want to just give Tommy, like, if anybody out there knows Tommy Robinson, just give him a little bit of info, because I've walked away, I'm like, Robinson versus Lineker, mate. I'll pay-per-view that. I would rather, like, a debate between the guys, because Tommy Robinson would absolutely destroy Gary Lineker in a debate. But if it's a fight, you know, like, you know, I don't agree with fighting. I abhor violence. But if somebody's going to try Gary Lineker, I'm so sorry. But let's not forget. Now, Tommy Robinson is saying Gary Lineker is protecting these rapists. Get him in the nuts, Tommy. Get him in the nuts, because he is also protecting a paedophile, because you don't get to be a top sports presenter without knowing Gary Lineker. So Gary Lineker either knows and is turning a blind eye to the top sports presenter who took without owner's consent a little girl under the age of 10 on several occasions historically, or he is either protecting or is. Either way, there is no way on God's clean earth that Gary Lineker doesn't know who attacked that little girl under 10 on numerous occasions. So go for him where it hurts, Tommy. Go for him where it fucking hurts. He's protecting foreign rapists, right? And just because, oh no, we can't be racist about them, and like everybody's namby-pamby and we can't be racist. I still feel that. And they're bringing in a new Islamophobia law. So like a lot of the rapes in this country, you know what I mean, you're not even going to be able to fucking look at them. Not saying that they're guilty, obviously. Heaven forbid. But yeah. So Tommy Robinson versus Gary Lineker is something that I want to see. But honestly, Tommy, you've got him with that, right? You've got him with the holding up saying, all migrants welcome. That is stupidity. I'm sorry, but that is utter. It makes no sense. All migrants welcome. Remember, I met one of those migrants, an Afghan migrant, one of those that are 20 times more likely to attack a woman than English men. And I said to that man, do you see women and children as lesser than you because you're a Muslim? And he said to me, yes, we do. You speak to the people, get them drunk on the side, mate. Talk to them nicely. They'll tell you their fucking selves. It's the ones who are going after world domination that won't tell you what they're fucking doing and who they fucking hate. Sorry. Oh, and also, I ramble. But yeah, get him on where it hurts next time you have a go at him, Tommy, because, and I don't see anybody saying this. Why is nobody pointing out that Gary Lineker either knows the top sports presenter who fiddled with a little girl under the age of 10 on more than one occasion, or he is. I know that's not really finishing the sentence off right, but I don't want to get sued because whoever it is incredibly rich and has super injunctions out and shit like that. So probably Tommy Robinson couldn't point that out. But he don't have to point out that it could be him. He can just point out he knows him. Everybody in TV knows that man, that top sports presenter. Everybody in sports knows that top sports presenter. So when you're thinking, oh no, that one's good, oh no, that one's good, remember that they all turn a blind eye to get their fucking paycheck. Just like Gary Lineker turns a blind eye to get his paycheck so that he can be like, oh, no, you've got to be nice. He's virtue signalling to folk, making himself look like, oh, no, I'm anti-racist. I'm the opposite of racist. I'm fantastic. Ask the 10-year-old kid how fantastic you are, you piece. I'm going to leave it there before I incriminate myself further because, I'm not doing very well at the minute on incriminating myself. But I just wanted that put out, like Tommy Robinson. And I'm going to title the video Tommy Robinson versus Gary Lineker because I am shadow banned to fuck at the minute. And literally nobody is seeing my videos. And so I'm just going to title it that. Not least, that's what the video's about, but we'll just see how shadow banned I am when I put Tommy Robinson's name in the title and don't get any views either. But yeah, if I wanted somebody on my side, I would pick Tommy Robinson, not Gary Lineker. Apart from anything else, I've got grandkids. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, Tommy Robinson is, for all of whatever, you know, not had beef with him as such. I just, you know, and now he's had Botox. I think I'll be able to watch him speak a lot more. Do you know what I mean? It was the, you know, oh, shut up, Gary. Shut up. But yeah, totally with him on this one. Gary Lineker, absolute POS. Never liked him. Always giving me the willies. You know, I have a list, you know, Elton John, Rod Stewart, you know, the list. I've had it for years, since U-Tree. I have a list. Gary Lineker has always been on that list. A lot of people that have, yeah, I think I've got a good spidey senses for that kind of shit. But with Gary Lineker, it's not just spidey senses. Oh, he looks a wrong and who else could it fucking be? And on that note, thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all, except for the pedos. Kiddie fiddlers. Nah, mate. Boy.